Hi there! In today's video, I'm going to show you how I did this look, of course. It was inspired, kind of like my idea was to do a New Year's Eve look, and I came up with this sparkly silver look, and it's a little bit more on the creative side. So if you wanted to go that extra mile for your New Year's Eve makeup, I think this is for you. So this is it. If you like it and you want to see how I did it, it's coming up. I made some changes to my lighting, and oh my god, that is bright. I'm gonna start with my eye makeup because I will be using glitters. Well, not exactly loose glitters, but like shimmery eyeshadows. And I want to avoid fallout, and for that I'm going to do my eyes first and then my face makeup. And I will prime my eyelids first using the Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer from Too Faced. And I will use just a tiny blob of that and spread it evenly on both of my lids. I'm going to let this dry for a couple of minutes before applying any eyeshadow on top of it, so it will have a chance to dry and dry. That's it. I'm gonna draw the cut crease shape with an eye pencil and a black one. I am gonna use the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade whatever black. You can use any black eye pencil that you have. Ideally, if it's waterproof, I think it could last longer. This is what I have and this is what I'm gonna use today. And I'm gonna sketch a cut crease shape. Like, I have a very visible crease because I have deep set eyes, but if you don't, you can just imagine where you want the line to go. So especially if you have hooded eyes, you could go above your natural crease. It's not that important. Let's say you can place this line wherever you want, but if you have deep set eyes like I do, if you place the line exactly in your crease, it's not going to be visible, because as you can see when I'm opening my eyes, my crease kind of gets swallowed by this part above my crease. So I'm gonna place the line a little bit higher. So my natural crease is here, and I'm gonna keep my eyes relaxed so I can see where I will place this. So it's going to be kind of here, a little bit above my natural crease. And I'm gonna sketch this line. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't want a very precise look, so I'm gonna extend it like that with a little flick, a little wing, let's say, like that. And I think I'm gonna just diffuse it a little bit with a pencil brush. I have this one from Morphe. It's the Morphe M149, and just gently going over the pencil. I'm not going to blend it too much, I'm just kind of diffusing it a bit. I'm gonna follow up with my silver shade, and that is gonna be from my Naked Wild West palette. I don't have a lot of cool toned silver palettes, so I usually reach for this one when it comes to silvers. And I'm just gonna take this one, Cowboy Rick. I'm gonna pick it up on a flat brush. This is a Morphe M124. And I'm gonna place this all over my lid, underneath this whole line that I did. And I think I'm gonna need some setting spray because this is too sheer for what I want. I'm gonna spray my brush with a little bit of setting spray. This one is from NYX. And hopefully that's gonna turn my eyeshadow a little bit brighter, a little bit more metallic. So I'm going back into the eyeshadow. Let's see if that does anything. Yeah, it kind of amplifies the shimmer a little bit. Still not as vibrant as I would like it to be, but I guess it's I can work with that. And that is gonna go all over my eyelid, even in this other corner here. So I'm applying it underneath this whole cut crease thing. Because this is supposed to be a New Year's Eve look and I want it to be as glittery as possible, I'm gonna top this with a little bit of my Fenty Diamond Bomb in the shade How Many Carats. And don't know if this will make a difference because the eyeshadow is pretty glittery already. It's gonna be subtle, but I really love this product. And I'm gonna do some sort of a smoky eyeliner. So I'm gonna take my pencil again. I want some kind of a double line here underneath my eye. Actually, in my outer corner, like a bird's tail, whatever. But I'm gonna do a regular eyeliner, smoky eyeliner. So I'm just gonna draw a little sketch in my outer corner. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to blend it out with the same pencil brush. I'm doing tiny back and forth motions. And in my outer corner, I flick my brush towards my temples to create a faded wing. I'm gonna add a little bit more pencil. It's funny because the pencil kind of mixes with the glitter. It kind of fades the pencil, so I just want to re-intensify it a bit. And gently fading it again with the pencil brush. And I'm gonna do a thin line all over my lash line because I only did this liner in my outer corner so far, but I kind of want to extend it towards the inner portion of my lid. I applied some outer corner false lashes, so just lashes that I cut in half, and I applied them just on the outer corner of my eye to give a little bit of a more extended look to my lids. I'm gonna move on to my face makeup now, and as foundation I'm going to go for the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint with vitamin C. This is a newer product, but I really like it. It lasts so well on the skin. I think it's suitable for normal to combination skin maybe. And I'm gonna do half of my face to film for Instagram as well, of course. I'll be taking a damp sponge and use it to blend this in. This is a skin tint, so it has pretty light coverage, although for a skin tint I would say it leans towards a medium coverage, which for a skin tint, that's a lot. I will follow up with a little bit of concealer, and I'm gonna be using my L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour More Than Concealer. A lot of 24-hour products today to be removing my makeup right after filming. What a waste. Because of the new lights, I'm filming in the evening today. I don't know if this is gonna be a habit. I probably still prefer filming in the mornings, but I was really excited to try these things that are now blinding me. Anyway, I'm gonna use the same sponge to blend in the concealer. And I'm gonna need to set this with a little bit of translucent powder. I have this one from Revolution, is the baking powder in the shade Lace. And why am I shaking it? I'm so used to shaking all of my products. This is a powder, it doesn't need to be shaked. I'm gonna take a small blending brush, an eyeshadow blending brush. This is a Morphe M330, and I love using this kind of a brush for setting my under eyes. If you need to or want to, you can set your entire face. I personally only set my under eyes to avoid the concealer creasing. Otherwise, I don't really reach for a lot of powder because I like my skin to stay dewy. But if you like a more matte finish, of course, you can take a bigger brush and set your entire face. Just gonna stamp my powder on my under eyes. I'm also bringing it down towards my pores area. This has a very nice blurring effect. I am gonna do a bit of contouring with the NYX Sweet Cheeks in the shade So Taupe. And this has been repaired about 3 times, so I'm gonna be really careful with it. I'm gonna do stamping motions starting from the top of my ear towards the center of my face. Well, not going all the way towards the center of my face, but I'm kind of stopping, kind of like almost at my outer corner of the eye level. I never even thought of this before. I guess I just intuitively do my face makeup. I don't have a lot of technique when it comes to my face makeup, so I just I don't know, improvise. As blush, I'm going to reach for my Essence, the blush in the shade 10, and my blush brush from Sigma Beauty. I'm gonna stamp this above the contour. I think this is a lot of blush, but I'm gonna blend it out. This shade is also a tiny bit dark for me. It's not ideal in terms of a blush shade. I actually don't think I own a powder blush that I really like in terms of shades. I would use anything as a blush. I sometimes use eyeshadows, so it doesn't really matter to me. I just quoted Freddie Mercury. Anywhere the wind blows. My e.l.f. Baked Highlighter is back. This is the shade Moonlight Pearls, and it's my all-time favorite highlighter. I'm gonna use it on my cheekbones. And I'm using high cheekbone highlighter brush from Sigma again. And of course, I'm gonna top this with a little bit of Fenty Diamond Bomb. Just a tiny bit. That's not a tiny bit, isn't it? Anyway, I love this product. So sparkly. Okay, the lower lash line part, kind of inspired by that Jenna Ortega look. I forgot for which event that was. I also recreated that. It's gonna be on the screen probably. She did that sort of a lower lash line thing that I have going on here. Kind of inspired by that. So I'm gonna take my pencil again and I'm gonna line underneath my waterline. So right here at the base of my lashes, I'm gonna follow this line. Gonna do a little extension that I'm gonna fade in a second. Taking my pencil brush again. This has been really useful today. I'm doing left and right motions to just diffuse this a little bit. And in my inner and outer corner, I'm going to use the tip of my brush to make the line a little bit thinner. So kind of doing a little extension with the blend. I love this kind of a lower lash, and it defines the eye so nice. It creates such an interesting shape to the eye as well. Next I'm gonna reach for a light colored pencil. I have this one from Bourjois. It's the Contour Clubbing Waterproof Pencil in the shade Fair Play. And I'm gonna use that to line my waterline. And also apply it above the black in my inner and outer corners. It accentuates that contrast between the light waterline and the dark black, of course. It's black, so it's the darkest color out there. So I'm just gonna apply it here as well. This looks so nice. Oh, I love this. And I'm gonna finish the eyes with a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes. I'm using the Maybelline the Falsies Surreal mascara. I used this one on my top lashes as well, but I applied falsies so you can't really see it. I said falsies because of this mascara name, the Falsies Surreal. Let's finish this off because it's my bedtime. I'm usually going to sleep pretty early, but now that I'm filming, I stayed up a little bit later than usual. Anyway, I'm gonna wipe off this Vaseline on my lips. I use cosmetic Vaseline to moisturize my lips. And I'm gonna line my lips with the NYX lip pencil in the shade Nude Beige. It's not the nude truffle that I usually go for. This is a tiny bit lighter. I'm planning to apply a clear gloss with glitter from Maybelline. You're gonna see it in a second. And I should stop talking while I'm lining my lips. Okay, so I'm finishing off with the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Pearl. It's clear and it has tiny little glitters and it's lovely. The smell is, oh, I want to eat it, but I won't. Oh, look how pretty it is. And that concludes today's look. I am so in love with how it came out. I am loving this lower lash line. Anyway, let me know what you think. I also want to know if you have exciting New Year's Eve plans. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was useful. And that's it. I'm going to head out, remove my makeup and go to sleep. Such a nice evening. I wish you an extraordinary day or evening or morning whenever you're watching this video. And I'll see you next time. Bye!